When people are getting bids, a lot of times in reality, most of them, are they not for painting, getting bids verbally? Or what's going on with that? Are bids generally just given verbally?
I don't know. I've always given written bids.
You have?
I think some people do get verbal bids, but I think more and more most people are trying to get a written bid. I mean, I've always done it that way. I might give someone an estimate up front. I might say, I think it'll cost $2,000.
Right.
But I'll say, let me work it up. Yeah. And I'm not bound to that.
Right.
I'm just kind of throwing a number
Approximate.
out. Yeah, and then I'll give you a written bid later on. So.
Okay. What do people have to look out for when they actually get a bid in their hand and they're looking at comparisons?
Well, I know that obviously when a homeowner looks at a bid, sometimes they're hard to compare because they're not always apples to apples. And I think that's the challenge that the homeowner has to be very specific about and say, I want you to bid this area and I want you to bid it this way.
With these specifications. But people don't know how to make the specifications.
They don't. And they say, I want the living room painted. Well, okay.
That can mean anything.
It could mean anything. And one person might say, paint the living room, $250.
Sure.
And I might say, what I would say is I'd paint the living room, 1 coat of primer, 2 coats of finish, and it's going to be $450.
Right.
Okay.
And you're making the same amount that the other guy's making.
I make the same amount of money. It's just taking longer. I use a higher quality product. And then I'll list on the bottom, I will use the product of paint that a customer desires to use. If they want to use an X brand, I will use that. But I highly recommend if they're going to use X brand, use the top of the line of that X brand. All paint companies have a high quality product and they have the low quality products and the low price point. So even companies I don't like very much as far as paint product, their high-end products are usually very good.
You know what? This is a good point. You said use the high-end product. If I don't know anything about paint and I have more money, I would maybe just go and get the higher because I can afford it. Now, okay, there's probably some good reason why it's higher.
Right.
And so